Warm sunlight filters through the scattered treetops. A gentle breeze flows throughout the branches, breathing subtle movement into the serene forest. As the scene settles, your surroundings become still, motionless. The scent of coniferous trees revives your mind, and the cool morning air fills your lungs. Nature is where you belong. Humans have spent only a mere fraction of our existence amongst the concrete and steel of urban landscapes. For much of our history, a staggering 99.99% was intimately intertwined with nature. It is no wonder, then, that human beings are instinctively drawn to the very place where our mind and body feel nurtured. In the Japanese practice, known as Shinrin-Yoku, or forest bathing, we immerse ourselves in the restorative embrace of nature in 3 steps. 1. Disengage. 2. Breathe and interact with nature. 3. Transition ourselves back into daily life. It is through this connection with nature that we rediscover the ancient bond between humanity and the gifts of the earth. Over 3 decades ago, Japan recognized the powerful potential of forests and initiated a national health program centered around forest bathing. Since then, Shinrin-Yoku has become a standard practice in Japanese culture, with designated healing forests scattered across the country and countless clinical studies validating its transformative power. Since 2004, the Japanese Society of Forest Therapy has uncovered fascinating, evidence-based insights into the physiological and psychological systems that flourish in the presence of nature. It transcends the realm of the body, extending its nurturing effects to mental and emotional realms. Studies have shown its efficacy in providing mental relaxation and cultivating a sense of balance and well-being. Forest air alone accounts for half of the beneficial health effects of forest bathing. The oxygen-rich environment invigorates us, but it is the trees and plants that offer something extraordinary. They release phytoncides, airborne compounds that protect them from environmental threats. Many of the discovered benefits of forest bathing are attributed to these compounds. Research not only reveals the interconnectedness between humans and the natural world around us, but urges us to reconnect with our native environment and foster the world within us. Nature is our timeless sanctuary. It's where we came from. It's where we have always belonged. And now, to learn more about what doTERRA is doing to support this practice, please welcome doTERRA Chief Marketing Officer, Andrew O'Hare.
Wow. Take a minute to breathe. Don't you feel like you just stepped out of a forest? Wasn't that incredible? I'm sure we've all experienced that sense of peace when immersed in nature, and maybe even wished we could take that peace home with us. Well, perhaps we can. You ready? Today, I'm thrilled to introduce one of my favorite new blends, Shinrin-Yoku Forest Bathing Blend. The amazing name. Available both in a 15 ml bottle and a convenient 10 ml touch roll-on, Shinrin-Yoku truly captures the sense of peace and connection we feel when we're immersed in the sights, sounds, and textures and smells of nature. This is what the Japanese refer to as forest bathing. With this new blend, we're confident you can have a forest bathing experience anytime, anywhere, bringing you back to nature, back to a sense of peace and calm. By naming this blend Shinrin-Yoku, we're honoring the origins of the Japanese practice of forest bathing. But of course, the symbiotic relationship between humans and nature is not exclusive to Japan. Many tribes, civilizations, and communities all over the world share a reverence for the gifts of the earth and our connection to nature. I came across a rather shocking study recently that showed the average American spends almost 93% of their time indoors or in an enclosed vehicle. And even more alarming, that study was conducted in 1992. Probably a bit worse now. And I don't think it's gotten any better in the last 30 years. We're simply not meant to live our whole lives indoors, but so much of our modern lifestyle happens inside urban landscapes or in front of a screen. I'm fortunate to live at the foot of the mountains here in beautiful Utah. And when I'm not traveling, I make time to go for daily walks. For me, it's inspiring being amongst the trees, out in nature. It clears my head, gives me space to prepare for my day, and encourages me to prioritize both the people and things that matter most. These walks help me to refocus so I can come back to what I'm doing with more intention. I return with inspired thoughts, new ideas, a sense of rejuvenation, and energy for the rest of the day. The Shinrin-Yoku blend was a product conceived and requested by our Japan market as a way to bring the outside inside. When we set about creating this blend, we wanted to make something worthy of the ancient practice of forest bathing. In crafting this blend, we relied on cutting-edge research undertaken by the Japanese scientists on the practice of Shinrin-Yoku. During these studies, they meticulously analyzed the chemistry of the forest air, identifying the specific compounds that made the forest so rejuvenating. Equipped with this scientific insight, we carefully selected essential oils to encapsulate the essence of forest bathing. I want to take a moment to express our gratitude to Dr. Hill and Dr. Riggs for leading the development effort of Shinrin-Yoku. Thank you. Together with our science team and, of course, the Japan office, it took time, patience, and determination to get it just right, but we feel the outcome is truly exceptional. Shinrin-Yoku is a blend that offers not just an aromatic experience, but a bridge to the restorative powers of nature itself. Shinrin-Yoku is delicately formulated with essential oils from the trees such as hinoki, which is native to Japan, Siberian fir, and cypress. It also includes beautiful fresh bursts of lemon and grapefruit. These oils are rich in terpenes such as D-limonene, linalool, and alpha-pinene, which are part of an important class of compounds called phytoncides. Phytoncides serves as part of the tree's defense system and are often found in oils known for their comforting, grounding aroma. Clinical research indicates diffusing essential oils rich in terpenes promotes a calming environment when slowing down, focusing and centering. While each essential oil was carefully selected for its unique benefits in chemistry, this blend's power is really in the symphony of nature, just like the forest itself. Shinrin-Yoku is more than an essential oil blend. It's a little ball of nature to help you bring the outside inside. I've loved bringing Shinrin-Yoku with me when I'm traveling, especially on those days when I feel trapped inside an endless cycle of airports, planes, and hotels. It transports me back to those important moments I have in nature, helping me reset from the chaos of the day. When I'm not on the road, a few drops, or maybe even 20, you know how that is, in a diffuser creates a calming, grounding environment with a refreshing and very inspiring aroma. I'm sure you will love this Shinrin-Yoku blend as much as I do, and I hope you'll reach for it whenever you need a little more connection with the gifts of nature.